Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first virtual Songwriters Circle, or Songwriters in the Round, that I am hosting. I will be your host this afternoon/evening, depending on where you are watching from, Chelsea Carlson. This is the very first time that I am running something like this online using this program, so I'm just going to double check to make sure that we actually are on before I go too into this. I hope that you guys are all having a nice Sunday, and looks like I am working. Looks like it's coming on. I think it's working. I'm pretty sure it's working because somebody's watching. So there we go. All right. Very nice. So once again, my name is Chelsea Carlson. I am coming to you right now from Ocean County, New Jersey. And I am joined by two amazing musicians who I will introduce in just a moment. So in case you have never watched a Songwriter Circle or a Songwriters in the Round before, basically the way that these things work, you get a group of musicians together and we perform songs one at a time in a round or a circle. Most of the songs are original songs, and we'll kind of get to tell you a little bit about what our songs are about, a little bit about the songwriting process that went into them, and, you know, sort of just swap some stories. So ever since this COVID-19 quarantine started, I've been doing a lot of online shows, a lot of Facebook Live shows. But the one thing that I have really, really missed about getting to perform music is getting to perform with other musicians and getting to really share music and stories with them. So when I came across this program, I was like, hey, you know what? I think it would be super cool if we were able to do a Songwriters in the Round and sort of be able to capture a little bit of that spirit of being able to perform music together in a virtual way. So for the very first Songwriter Circle that I am hosting, I have invited two amazing musicians to be here with me. They are two musicians that I have had the privilege of teaching music lessons to, and I think you're going to really, really enjoy their music. We have Lauren Christine and Isabelle Tarran, and I am going to bring them into the broadcast now. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How is your day going?
Pretty good.
Mine's
Izzy's day's almost over. Yeah.
So for anyone watching, we are coming at you right now from two different time zones. So Lauren and I are in New Jersey, and Izzy is over in the UK. So right now it's 2 o'clock for us here in New Jersey and 7 o'clock across the ocean. So pretty cool. The great thing about getting to do these online shows is that, you know, we can actually bring people from all over the place together to perform. So for anybody watching who doesn't know you guys, like I said, you guys have both been my students at some point in time. And back in the day when you guys were very young, you were some of the first students that I actually brought out to perform shows along with me. And I've performed with each of you individually a bunch of times, but there have been a handful of times where all three of us have gotten to perform together. And that's something I didn't really think that we would ever get to do again, because Izzy, you moved. and Lauren, I haven't even seen you in forever because
I know.
So it's really cool that we get to sort of reunite and be here again today. You guys are both fantastic songwriters, and I'm excited to hear your songs. I'm excited to maybe hear some new songs from you. I didn't ask you what you were performing, but I assume I haven't heard everything that you're going to play, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, so I just wanted to sort of introduce you guys to everybody. So you guys are both right now sort of, for all intents and purposes, seniors in high school. Over the last several years, you've both accomplished a lot in music, theater, writing songs. You've both been on the radio. And I wanted to ask you guys, as you are closing out your last year before college, what are your guys' plans for college and or, you know, the near future? What are your guys' plans, music and performance-y? Whoever wants to go first, go first.
Lauren, you can go if you want.
Okay. Well, I definitely want to continue to keep songwriting and write songs that really mean a lot to me, and hopefully work toward creating some sort of EP for the near future. It'd be really cool for maybe a quarantine project just to get that together. And as for school, I want to continue to have music involved. I'm going to UC Irvine in Southern California, hopefully in the fall, if everything goes as planned. I hope so, but I'm going to be majoring in drama, and I'm going to try to keep music in my life as much as I possibly can, continue to songwrite, continue to make connections, and just work on my musical journey, and of course theater. I love musical theater. It's been in my life since I was 12 years old, never going away anytime soon. So just continuing to build my musical repertoire and my songwriting.
Very nice. What would your ultimate like dream job be?
Oh my gosh, oh, this is so hard because I've always been like, I want to go on Broadway, like that'd be so cool. But then a part of me is also like, it would be so cool to be a recording artist and have originals out. And then another part of me is like, it would also be cool to be somewhere in production for either like TV or movies or anything. So that's what I think going to school in California is going to give me those like outlets to just see like, oh, what I like what I can do and get some connections, you know?
Very nice. Well, the good news is you can do all of those. They're all very related to each other. So
yes.
And Izzy, what about you? What are your schooling plans or future plans?
So for next year, hopefully again starting in the autumn, but we're not sure. I'm going to Goldsmiths University of London, and I'm studying the popular music course there. So that'll involve a lot of songwriting, so I can keep doing that, a lot of performance, and it'll allow me to just kind of explore all the different pathways that popular music has to offer. So I'm really excited about that. And then I guess I agree with Lauren. Like, I'd love to put an EP out. Like, that would definitely be like a cool quarantine project. Like, now that I've got the time. Yeah, and I'll be in London, so I can just kind of explore a lot of different pathways and a lot of different things, because that's kind of like the music hub of the UK. And then I guess if I was going to say what my dream job would be, definitely like a recording artist. Like, that's the goal. But again, I love me a bit of musical theater, so like I think I just do whatever comes up. Like, I'd love to record and release my own music. I'd love to kind of do any session work or any theater or just anything that involves music and being creative, really.
Nice. Well, very, very cool. You guys, I have a distinct feeling that you guys are going to both go very far. You've always been awesome, and you are even more awesome today. So, all right. So let's get our show started here today. So I'll kick us off just to kind of get things moving. As we go through, like I said, we'll kind of be telling everybody what our songs are sort of about, give a little bit of background on stuff, and start sharing some good music. So let me just pick up my guitar, which is not conveniently all the way over here on the floor. Aha. All right, I'm back. All right, cool. So I will go first with our first song here. This is a song that I wrote called Barely Breathing. I wrote it, I think it's actually like 5 years old now, which is pretty crazy to me. So this is a song that I wrote where someone gave me a bit of advice one time to just kind of let a song lead you. So don't really try to force a song to be anything. And this song is definitely an example of that, where I had a very definitive idea of what I wanted the song to be about, but then it kind of took on a life of its own and had a different instrument, and it was supposed to be a duet. It is not a duet, and a completely different topic than what the song was supposed to be about. So anyway, but I really like the result that came out of this song. I'm happy that I kind of let the song lead me. Anyway, I haven't played this song in a really long time, so we're going to see how this goes. Oh, 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 oh. I think the sky is falling down, and it feels like I might drown, hanging by a thread and being swung around. And if the mirror tells it true, then I don't recognize you. You're just a stranger in my shoes. And I know they think I'm really tough, but I don't know if I can keep this up. I'm barely breathing. I'm barely breathing. I'm barely breathing. But I'm still holding on. Oh, 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 oh. think the walls are caving in, and the world around me spins. You can fight, but you'll never win. I wish that I could slam the door. I miss the way things were before I was drafted into this war. And I know they think I'm really tough, but I don't know if I can keep this up. I'm barely breathing. I'm barely breathing. I'm barely breathing. But I'm still holding on. Oh, 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 oh. And I know they think I'm really tough, and I know they think I'm strong enough. So even when these stormy seas get rough, I'm not giving up. I'm barely breathing. I'm barely breathing. I'm barely breathing. But I'm still holding on. Oh, 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 holding on. Oh, 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 thank you.
I love
That was fun. Well, thank you guys very much. This is so cool because every time I've done a live, and I know Izzy, you've been doing them too. You can't actually hear anybody, so I always feel weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you, and I'm like, I don't actually know if anybody clapped.
Responding to like live feed comments is like the closest you get to like applause.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, cool. And actually, Izzy, I think you are next, so I'm gonna give you the floor. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. Okay, so hi everyone. So this next song that I'm going to be playing is a song called Don't Call, which is one of my newer originals. I wrote it kind of like just before lockdown started. And it came about, I don't even really know how it came about. I was just really messing around one day with like this sort of chord progression that I'd come up with, but didn't really have anything to use it for. And then as I was kind of fiddling around, I just started to put lyrics to it. And it's quite a personal song. Like it's about kind of insecurities and how you deal with them and how they can make you feel. And so yeah, it kind of just it happened really organically. Like I didn't really have to work too hard with this song. I wasn't even really focused on what chords I was playing after the original chord progression. I just kind of went with what worked. And I didn't intend to do anything with it, but I ended up liking it so much that I thought, you know what, I'm going to try my hand at a bit of production with this. So I went and did a bit of like synthy stuff and put a drum track on it. And I ended up liking it so much that I did release it on my SoundCloud, and then I submitted it to this website called BBC Introducing, which is a great program that the UK has where you can submit tracks to a small radio station, and it's been played twice on BBC radio on Merseyside, so that's really exciting. So yeah, this is kind of like my pride and joy because it's been on the radio. So this is Don't Call. I don't know what is wrong with me. I've got so many reasons to smile. Someone tell me what is wrong with me. I've been feeling this way for a while. And I don't wanna tell my friends, 'cause I'm scared they'll never talk to me again. I just wanna feel okay, so I'll sleep through half the day. I just wanna sit and watch the birds. Leave me alone, don't call me on the phone. I just wanna feel, don't wanna hurt. Leave me alone, don't call me on the phone. 'Cause I love you, but I'm scared all the time. Can't sort through all these thoughts in my mind. So please don't call. Sometimes I get the feeling that I'm running a race with my past. And when I finally reach the finish line, I wonder, how did I grow up so fast? And I don't wanna tell my friends, 'cause I'm scared they'll never talk to me again. I just wanna feel okay, so I'll sleep through half the day. I just wanna sit and watch the birds. Leave me alone, don't call me on the phone. I don't wanna feel, don't wanna hurt. Leave me alone, don't call me on the phone. 'Cause I love you, but I'm scared all the time. Can't sort through all these thoughts in my mind. So please don't call. And I'm afraid I'll be afraid until the day I die. And what a pitiful way that would be to spend my life. I just need more time. I'm running out of time. I just wanna sit and watch the birds. Leave me alone, don't call me on the phone. I don't wanna feel, don't wanna hurt. Leave me alone, don't call me on the phone. 'Cause I love you, but I'm scared all the time. Can't sort through all these thoughts in my mind. So please don't call. Please don't call.
Love that.
That was awesome, Izzy. Very nice. I love that song. I love songs that are on a happy instrument like ukulele, but have very deep lyrics.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice contrast.
Very, very nice. All right, Lauren. Well, we are going to bring you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I was thinking I was going to start kind of chronologically. So I was going to start with one of the first songs I have written that I've been really proud of. And this is a song that I wrote. It must have been at least 3 years ago. I think I was at the end of my freshman year. And I wrote this song called Color to My Life. And I really liked performing it at open mics around the state. And it's been one of my most treasured songs to this day. And I got the inspiration from looking at some random like celebrities' Instagram, and I noticed that their entire feed was just black and white photos. And it wasn't until they found someone who really made them feel like loved and special when they started to post pictures that were in color. And this person didn't live in the same area. So every time this person came, the person's Instagram was in color. And every time they went back home and were separated, it was back to black and white. So this color is called Color to My Life because it kind of applies to your life being colorful with someone in it. And yeah, so here's Color to My Life. Colorblind, under a cloud of regret, throwing my life away for something gone. I was scared of what question the things that I done, getting the best of myself, black and white, searching for a place to belong, and broken dreams and songs, road to happiness. But you opened up my eyes. You appeared and brought color to my life. And now I am forever changed since you came and brought color to my life. Things weren't always easy, searching the world for a life that would please me. But it's you who I always needed. With your heart of gold, you smile so bright, so bright. And you opened up my eyes. You appeared and brought color to my life. And now I am forever changed since you came and brought color to my life. Yeah, you opened up my eyes. You appeared and brought color to my life. And now I am forever changed since you came and brought color to my life.
That was so
Nice.
beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that
Thank
song.
So good.
I've heard it so many times and I never knew the story behind it.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
don't like to
heard
tell
that
people the
one.
stories. I'm always like, everyone's gonna read into it, but
It's such a good song. I can't believe I've never heard that before.
really, thank you.
The
Love it.
story behind it is also really cool. Like that's really
I know
unique.
it's like weird, but
It's
like
a great
I saw that and I
like
was
it.
like, this deserves a song to be written about it. Like this is just
Yes.
too good, you know.
Very, very
Yeah.
cool. Well, neat. Oh, all right, cool. Well, you've inspired me to play some piano, so I'm gonna shift my computer this way. Haha, there we go. All right, and let's see. So this next song is actually one that I wrote surprisingly about having writer's block. So I went through a period of time where I didn't really write a song for a very long time, and I was one day out, my bedroom has a couple, it's got like a mural on one wall and then there's two walls that are red. And so sometimes when the light comes through the window at just the right time of day, it has this kind of pinkish glow to it. And so as I happened to be in my room at the right time of day and I saw this pink glow coming through the window and I was like, ooh, windows. And I started coming up with all these like weird window metaphors. And I was like, maybe I'm going to write a song about windows. And so I did. I wrote a song using windows as a metaphor for my writer's block. And ironically, writing the song ended my writer's block. So yay, windows. All right, here we go. I am window painting so you can see it, and I will never open up. Stained glass stories I will not begin, and even as I sit here I question the Can someone tell me what happened here? All these cracks and all these fears, trapped in curtains. Is someone throwing rocks, or is it me? You look through me, think you can see me, but you couldn't speak more wrong. Close the blinds, I'm sick and tired of all this nonsense, and no one needs to watch me as I break. Can someone tell me what happened here? All these cracks and all these fears, trapped in curtains. Is someone throwing rocks, or is it me? Tasting you when you step down, only shadow. Can someone tell me what happened to you? All these cracks and all these fears, trapped in curtains. Is someone throwing rocks, or is it me?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Thank you.
That piano solo, oh my god.
It feels like it should be in like a trailer for something. It's like so tense.
Yeah.
I love
like
it.
that. I wish it would be. That would be cool.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, if anyone's making a movie, hit Chelsea
Make a
up
movie.
for your
Here's
like
your song.
trailers.
That's I think the only song I put a piano solo in, so I was feeling it for that one. I'm glad someone
Yeah.
appreciates it.
Cool.
Oh, thank you guys. All right, Izzy, you are up.
Cool. Okay. So this next one does kind of have an interesting story. So when I first started writing music, I was like 13, I think. And when I started off, I didn't really know why any of the stuff I was doing worked. Like I didn't know why certain chords sounded good together. I didn't know why kind of certain rhythms worked. I was just doing whatever sounded good to me. And because of that lack of knowledge, most of my songs ended up being in A minor and they all kind of sounded the same. But I guess over the years, I've kind of progressed in not only my knowledge of my instruments, but also in just in my knowledge of music and songwriting in general. And so last year, I applied for a program called the Rushworth composition program. And so basically there were three composers that worked with the Liverpool Philharmonic Youth Company. So I was in their choir, so I was able to apply for this. And basically we had to write a song based on a brief for the Tokyo Olympics, and we would have other orchestral instruments, and we would have to write to that brief. So through that, I got an incredible mentor called Kate Chapman, and she's done some great work with kind of the Ignition Orchestra, which is like a kind of pop classical fused orchestra. And so she's taught me so much about kind of the way chords work and the way we kind of think about chords and kind of how to stray away from the normality. So within the scheme, I'm not going to play you the song I wrote for the orchestra because that would be impossible because I don't have them here. But I wrote this song where she challenged me to start thinking about diatonic harmonies and chords that wouldn't work in the natural progression. And she also challenged me to start thinking lyrically about something a little bit different. So in this song, I really like the song like My Funny Valentine, and I really like the song Please Don't Say You Love Me by Gabrielle Aplin, and they both have really interesting and unique takes on love. Like, they're not really happy love songs. So we tried to think of what is an interesting and unique take on love. And so we got this song, which is The Best It Gets, and it's kind of about when you've been with someone so long that it's not really like exciting anymore. It's kind of more like domestic and mundane, but you enjoy that even though it sounds like a negative thing. So this is The Best It Gets. When did the adventure end? These bonds can't break, but I guess they'll bend.